Alrighty, so today I want to do a real quick tutorial video. This is an extra tutorial tidbit, but I wanted to announce in a timely manner that I have a new hearts collection of foam stamps from Joggles. So these foam stamps are super lightweight. They're great to store because they don't weigh anything. They're nice and thick and they're smushy, and you can press and apply them to paper. You can use them on the gel plate. You can use them for making cards. You can use them for making patterns. You can use them to make tissue paper. You can use them to stamp on envelopes, all kinds of fun things, and many different heart shapes to choose from. So, the first thing I did, I'm just going to focus on this one that I have. This is called Be Still My Heart. This was the first one that I made. And the first thing that I did with this was I took it and stamped it in a fun, funky pattern with lights and mediums and slightly darker and overlapping. And that was really fun. And I thought, oh, this would be fun to like make a decorative tissue with, stamping the hearts all over in a couple of different light and dark color combos. So here's my green hearts of Be Still My Heart. The collection, as I said, includes 5 designs. So the first one here is called Be Mine. And then this one is called Heart Nouveau. And then this one is called My Heart is Full. This one is called Ich liebe dich, which is I love you in German. And this one is Be Still My Heart. Like I said, that is the first one that I designed. And they are a lot of fun to play with. So the thing I wanted to show you is I wanted to make a card with these. I have this nice brown craft paper and an archival ink pad. And I like the archival ink pads because they're oil-based and they're permanent. You can paint over them. So if you wanted to stamp these stamps and do a little watercolor and color them in, you want to use the archival ink pad because it will not bleed or run because it is permanent and fade-proof, which is awesome. So, one tip that I'm going to give you is that it's always easier to take the foam stamp and put it down and use the pad to ink it up this way because the stamp is bigger than the ink pad. So you just dab, 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 dab the ink on there. And then the other thing that's kind of neat is, I'll just show you this. When you're stamping, you want to do your first print is really dark and then subsequent prints get lighter. And so instead of re-inking in between, and that's how I got this light and dark pattern on the greens, is you can keep stamping and you'll just get lighter and lighter. And it's a fun to combine the light ones with the dark ones. So the level of intensity goes from really dark all the way out to really faded light. So you don't have to re-ink the stamp every time. As a matter of fact, it's a little more interesting when you have like the lights and darks and 2 different colors, but you can even get dark and light with 1 color. So what I'm going to do here is, I think I'm going to do dark and light on this card blank. So I'm going to put the ink on the stamp and give myself like a dark one up here, and the next dark one I'll run off the edge, and then maybe another one I'll run off here, and then I could stamp it off onto a sheet and get it even lighter, and come in there a little lighter, stamp it off the sheet, and come in here even more light, and again down here. So that varying level of light and dark makes it a lot more interesting. I think we need a little something still over there. So I'm going to go, let's do one more dark. So we'll just do this edge and put that off here. So there we go. So that, combo of lights with darks is a little bit more visually interesting than just doing them, inking the stamp every single time and going for that full dark. So that's something fun. And I also found that to be the same with the envelopes. So I'm going to use this purple Astro Bright envelope and the cards. And envelopes are fun to mix and match. So, using the purple stamp on the brown craft and then putting it in a lavender envelope. So I'm going to put a full heavy print over here on the upper left-hand corner of this envelope like that. And then I'm going to turn it over and I'm just going to stamp out the rest of it on the back here and just let it get lighter and lighter and cover the whole back. And again, that varying level of darkness with the stamp pad is really nice. And so look at how fun the back of the envelope is. And then I've got that nice big bold one there with the return address and a nice flood of purple ink pad on purple envelopes. So these are going to be a lot of fun, not just for Valentine's Day, but also for pattern making, gel printing, that sort of thing. And I hope that you will consider my new heart collection of foam stamps from Joggles. And that's a quick tip.